Hello everyone, top of the morning to ya. I just got home from work, and I did work like the last 7 days in a row, and tomorrow I have a day off, so I'm celebrating with a nice cold beer. This is an IPA. I really like IPAs. They're a lot more bitter and strong tasting, much hoppier. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I just had some thoughts running through my mind today that I thought I would share. I remember learning about this, and it kind of blows my mind a little bit. One, I learned that every time that you remember one of your memories, it gets a little bit skewed based on the mood at the time. So say right now you think back like 10 years ago. You think of a specific memory that happened 10 years ago, but you're in an angry mood. Well, if that event that you're thinking of was neutral, then you're going to think about it in a more negative connotation. The negative aspects of that memory will be a little bit more blown out of proportion, and the things that were good and positive about that situation, you won't remember it as sharp or as in much detail. And the same goes if you're in a good mood and you remember a memory from 10 years ago. You'll remember it in a much more positive light. You'll think about the good times and whatever. But the thing about it is, once you have that memory in that state of mind, then it gets recoded back into your brain. So each time you bring up that memory, then it gets recoded in your brain and then gets skewed a little bit more and more and more over time. Now, what's even crazier about this, like, one is that, like, we could never remember anything exactly the way it was. Like, maybe specific details. You'll remember if you had a blue shirt on, I'm sure that, like, won't change to a green shirt over time. It might. Like, some people's memories get a little skewed. But anyway, what's even crazier is that I heard that all of the cells in our body, they regenerate and die. Like every cell in our body dies, but they're also always regenerating. And every 7 years, our cells completely are regenerated from 7 years ago. Meaning, right now I'm 28 years old. 7 years ago from now, when I'm 35, every single cell in my body won't exist anymore. Like, every physical part of my being will be completely refreshed and different. Like, I will physically be a completely different person. Which is crazy, because physically, after 7 years, our memories, our brain cells, every single one of our cells, like, isn't there. Like, any part of me, like, the 7-year-old version of myself isn't physically here at all. Like, no longer here anymore. I have a completely new makeup of cells and physical structure, and that will be the same 7 years from now. It's just crazy to think about, and it's almost unbelievable. Anyway, what do you think about that? Pretty crazy, right? Alright. Peace.